Yo, what up, guys? This video, we're gonna throw on these headers. Right now, my car is open header, but with a different style type. So we're gonna switch it to these because I'm gonna make a whole new exhaust system, and we'll get to taking it apart right now in a bit. We'll see what's good. I'm at my mom's house. Got my brother's 240 right here. Got the hatch right there. Ooh, coming soon, coming soon. Some content on that 240. Let's get to it, guys. Alright guys, got the camera at a decent angle. We're probably gonna start by taking off this plug cable right here. It's just a plastic nut. And then after this, I'm gonna take off the AC lines. AC doesn't work, so they're not filled. Still missing a couple parts for it. I'm still missing the harness for it, so you could power the fan and the compressor and everything, and also the tensioner with the belt. But yeah, I'll do that some other time. So I also got these little trays that I bought off some gear wrench truck that goes to my work. So I throw all the AC ones in the red one, and then anything that comes off the radiator we'll do in the orange, and then all the header nuts we'll throw them in this green one. Alright, now just these exhaust bolts and nuts, and these should just come right out since there's no exhaust system hooked up. I dropped one. So we'll grab it right now. Oh, I just gotta take out the dipstick. So I could get so I could get to this last nut right here. Still have my wideband sensor hooked up for the air to fuel ratio. Let me disconnect that real quick. There we go. Alright guys, we got the headers off. These are DC Sports Carb Lego, but I've had them already for a long time and I didn't even notice this, but they got a big old crack right here. Man, good thing we're switching them out. Well, if these fit. So right now we're gonna test fit these. I was gonna switch the wideband sensor, but I'm gonna test fit them first because I don't want to switch it and they don't fit. So let's go check it out. Alright, before I put them on, the only clearance issues that I think I will have is the AC compressor, but let's find out. Yeah, it's hitting something. Well, it's hitting something but the AC compressor, so. Oh. It's hitting right here. My clutch cable actuator. There's a hydro transmission and a EF, which is cable. And I'm running a little conversion kit, and I guess it's hitting right there, preventing it from seating all the way. Let's see if I could adjust that, or we'll see what we can do about it right now. Adjust this back there into the head. Alright, look, there's a little lock nut right here that holds this ball joint that pivots this arm. And with this all the way up, has like a tiniest gap, but it's still not seated all the way. So I'm gonna try to remove that lock nut, see if I could back up this little ball more, see if we could gain some extra clearance. If not, then I might just shave down this. We'll see. Let's get to it. Alright, check it out. There's that lock nut I was talking about. And if I take it off, I gained these threads right here. Hopefully it still has enough room to thread in more and it'll give us clearance. So I'm gonna take it off and we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, it bottomed out, and pretty much the nut I took off just did nothing because bottom down it still has thread, so it didn't even go in any further. I could cut it shorter. I just don't know if it's still gonna actuate how it should. I don't have nothing to really hold this in, like no vise or nothing, but I'm gonna do my best to cut it straight and try to get it to thread back in smoothly. So we'll see. Alright, I just held it in my hand and I got the grinder and I cut like about literally a 1/4 inch off it. And let's see if we gain a little bit more clearance. Guys, check it out. It did go in more. Can't see no more threads. And it's like barely on it, barely on the pipe of the header. And it is pretty much seated all the way. I don't have a bolt head, but it's sitting flush. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna probably put like this corner bowl, this top one, and then these two corner ones, and maybe the middle, just to pressurize it on the cylinder head. And then I'll throw the clutch cable on, give it some tension, see if it clears, and then see if it still actuates how it should. All right, check it out, guys. I got even more lucky than I thought. I didn't even put that middle one how I said I was, but I put these two and those two, so it should be sitting pretty flush. And with this pressurized, there is clearance. Probably like a hairline of clearance, but that should be enough, because with the tension of the clutch cable, it should be way more than enough. So I'm gonna take these off, switch the sensor, and then we'll start putting everything back together. Alright, we just gotta switch this white band sensor from these old headers to that one. And I don't even think it's that tight, so I got a pressing wrench, it should do it. Alrighty. Gonna bolt these up, throw that cable on, and then we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, the problem I'm having is this plastic nut on the clutch cable with the threads. It's bottoming out and it's not putting enough force on this top bracket to get it to pull the lever. But I'm gonna see if I can make something so I could put under the actual cable with the bushing down there. That way it brings this top piece down, and then we could get some actual leverage off it. I found this old AC bracket and it has a pretty good thickness to it and a good size hole for the rubber bushing to at least feed through there with the wire. So I think I'm gonna just cut out this circle right here in the back, and that should create enough space to allow us to apply tension to the cable and to the actuator mechanism. And then if I cut a little slit in it right here, it'll allow me to feed the cable through. So I mean, I did all this work to make the headers fit, so we gotta try a couple more things, see if we get that clutch cable working. So I gotta cut out that little circle that I was telling you guys about, and I'm starting to make the little groove so the wire can go through. Almost there. Just gotta go through this other side, and once it's through, I gotta make it wide enough so that wire can fit through there, and then probably just shave it out to be a complete smooth circle, and then hopefully it works. Alright guys, I made this little spacer bushing type thing. Good little thickness. I mean, let's see if it works. I got it made. It fits in there really perfect. So let's get this thing going. So this is the next day. Yesterday we left off. I was making room for that actuator to clear the headers, and I got everything else to work, but I did everything off camera. It was already getting dark, so I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys the end result. It's just straight headers right now, no exhaust, no nothing. So I'm gonna order piping for that. I'm gonna make a full exhaust, 3-inch full custom. I get a couple resonators and like one muffler. But let me show you guys the end result of the headers, and then I cleared out the room for the actuator, and it clears the AC compressor, and clutch works good and everything. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks right now. Tri-Y headers in the EF, got the radiator back on, clears the AC compressor, and that bracket, it's like a hairline away from the headers, but it still works, still actuates. And I just had to switch the fan. It was originally over here on this side, but it didn't fit, so I put it on the front side. But now it is hitting my bumper brace. So I think I could fit it over here on this side if I move this back after I take it off, but that'll probably be another day. Right now it's working good. I got it wired. I flipped the fins to blow that way instead of how it was set up the other time.